Hey everybody, Dave with Bricks of the Dead here, and welcome back to Let's Play Outlast. So, where we last left off, we kind of went through all these underground tunnels and drained some pipes and got killed by a dude, and now here we are, and we can go to the left to the male ward, or we can go to the right to the female ward. I'm not really sure which way we're supposed to go, because again, this game does seem very linear, but we'll check it out. Usually I do this at the end of the videos, but I'm going to put it out there up front just to see if it makes any difference. So, I am trying to build up my YouTube channel now. We only got like 20 followers, so if you like the video, you want to see more stuff like this, more reviews, etc. and so forth, consider doing a subscription, commenting, liking the video, sharing it, so on and so forth. It'll help me out a ton. If you don't like the videos, well, I really don't know why you're watching. At any rate, let's get going. I'm going to... Let's go left first. Just because I want to save the... Oh! More surprises. Let's go left first just because I want to save the female ward, because I think it's going to be quite grotesque. Let's save that for whatever's next. So if we get through the male ward in this video, super. If not, we'll hit that up in a subsequent video. Bags of trash. This pipe just kind of spilling out here. I wonder if we can close this valve. No, we cannot. Alright. I got a leg and some intestines. At this point we've seen so much just viscera and gore that we're kind of becoming desensitized to it, which is a shame. I sort of wish that the game would have built up to it a little bit more. We would have slowly started discovering, more and more things that were obviously amiss, but I guess they went for the more is more approach, and so we have all kinds of horrors like this dude without a head just everywhere in the game. And it is a bit overwhelming at first, it's disgusting at first, but again, the more you go through it the more you go through it, the more you just get used to it, and it's not that big a deal anymore. So yeah, even seeing this decapitated head floating in the water, it's lost a lot of the effect, which again is sort of a shame. And like I said a few times here, this is a Let's Play. I'm doing this blind, so I really don't know what's going on, what's going to happen next. But in addition to it being a Let's Play, I sort of also want it to be kind of like a review. So my thoughts on the game are changing quite a bit as I go through it. I was really into it the first couple of videos. I still like the game. I still think it was worth however many dollars I spent on it. It wasn't too expensive, but I am less enthralled with it. It's just not as gut punching as it has been. With that said, the game can still scare the hell out of you at times. Usually they're just jump scares, something falls from the ceiling, or some dude's head shows up all of a sudden. It makes you poop your pants a little bit, but the dreadful atmosphere is rapidly wearing off, and when you couple that with the linear aspect of the gameplay, it's just not as scary. If I had a little bit more free will, I think, yeah, this would be super frightening, but it's not. I still like the game. I'm curious to see where the plot goes, because the plot is interesting. However, it's not as exciting as I had thought it was going to be. With that said, though, I have to say one of the best parts about this game, at least as far as creating atmosphere and everything, is the sound design. The sound design is absolutely fantastic in this game. Just the ambient noises, the jump scare stuff. When things happen, your character starts breathing really loud, and that sort of makes your heart start racing. It's really effective, and I think that's one thing this game does incredibly well. I wish some of the other things were as polished as the sound aspect of it is. Well, like right there, that little, sort of bump noise. You know, we don't know what it was. It sounded big, it sounded heavy, kind of scary, and then your character starts breathing really heavy, and that kind of triggers that same sort of response in you. And I just find that really effective as far as building tension and suspension, or excuse me, tension and suspense goes. Yeah, so sadly, other aspects of the game aren't quite as well developed, but it is still a fun game. If you like things that are scary, you'll like Outlast. This where we came out on the other side? Yes, it is. Alright, so I've spent enough time dissecting this game, so let's just kind of carry on here. Alright, we got 2 paths. I suspect this path is the one we couldn't get through before. Well, of course, we're higher than we were, so it's hard to say. Both doors are pretty dented up, which bothers me a little bit. Oh! So there's those jump scares we talk about all the time. Can this guy grab us? What's up, buddy? Oh, alright, well. We will not be going that way. That's another thing, though. Like these are the sort of little things that I do like about the game. Like, yes, this is a jump scare. This guy hiding in this closet is a jump scare. But at the same time, you look at this guy that's hiding in here, and it's boarded off. He's all, you know, dissected, and his eyes are all messed up. He's got God knows what going on for a mouth there. Who put him here? Who did all these things to him? Your mind kind of conjures up all sorts of horrifying backstory to this, and that actually works really effectively too. Oops. We hit the wrong button. And of course, we plunge ourselves once more into complete darkness. I think I see a camcorder battery down there. So as always, we will want to investigate. Kind of cool, the little stalactites forming from the ceiling. More of our lovely ambient noise going on over here, and I guess there's nowhere to go but to plunge off this little catwalk into the murky water below. Splash! Alright, oh, and we're already losing juice on our camcorder battery. So I think let's sort of make our way over this way. That's where I saw the other camcorder battery. And it was on this crate right here. And that'll keep us at 8, because we're going to have to replace this one very quickly. So let's snatch that up. We're 9 temporarily. Well, we can't hop on that piece of wood. Uh-oh, I think our battery is going. It amazes me how fast we chew through batteries here. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I've owned a few camcorders myself. I've used the night vision mode here and there, mostly to play with because the night vision mode is just awful on those things. But they tend to work a little bit better than advertised here. I mean, this... Ooh. Sorry, I thought I heard something. This isn't giving you a terribly favorable view of camcorder battery lifespan. Oh, and we go right back into the water. Alright. Splash. And again, pointing out the background and the sound design, there's, you know, this sort of slight music in the background. It's not overpowering, it's not obnoxious, but it's just enough that it sort of plays with you, gets your heart racing a little bit more, and it's slowly sort of building, getting louder, getting faster. It reminds me a lot of you know, the Halloween theme or the Jaws theme in that respect. You know, it's not nearly as memorable, but it works in a sort of similar way. I'm not really a music guy. I'm just kind of speaking to how I feel like it affects me. And another dead body. Bloop. And you hear water rushing around here every now and then, which makes me think there's some sort of nastiness in the water below, but splash. But there's nowhere to really go but into the water, so that is where we shall go. I saw what looked like a corridor down here. I think it's probably closed off. It is. And I just want to look in this corner really quick. There's something here that's probably just junk. It's just old rotten cardboard. And we're already burning up another camera battery. I don't know if I've come close to getting all the batteries as we've gone through this. I have a feeling I've probably missed a few, but it makes me feel pretty good that this far into the game I still have 8 batteries, although... Oh! Oh, okay, that was just a stalactite dropping off. At any rate, it makes me feel good that this far into the game I still have a pretty substantial supply of batteries. I am chewing through them at a pretty good clip, though, so maybe I shouldn't feel too good about myself just yet. And yes, I did see that I could go that way, but I want to kind of explore this direction first, because I see a light over here, and I would like to get out of the darkness for a minute if I could. Okay, so we got a dossier over here, more information, and that appears to be about it. So, is this guy gonna grab me? No, he's not. Alright, so let's check that out. And once again, I will do my best to read it. Already weak, cold. It's still bleeding, but it doesn't hurt anymore, and I almost have quiet. I can't hear the wall rider anymore. Maybe the therapy is wearing off. I can't remember the dreams. Said I could earn my release from this place by submitting to the therapy. Lies. Of course they were lying. It was not therapy. We were sacrificed to conjure a demon. Please let there be no dreams. Only, whatever that was going to say. So yeah, they're tricking patients into signing consent forms for this quote-unquote therapy, which kind of surprises me because it seems like the patients that they're choosing for this are people that don't really have anybody to be their, stick up for them. So I'm surprised they would even bother getting patient consent, but, I guess this is something... we've seen their lawyer kind of weigh in on a couple of these memos so far, so I guess this is something their lawyer is kind of demanding. And I just realized that I never set the clock when I started this episode. I always start kind of a stopwatch I have on my phone whenever I start a new episode, and I try to keep it to, roughly between 20 minutes and a half an hour, and I totally did not do that. So I am just going to go kind of completely by gut, which means I will miss the mark and will have either a slightly shorter or slightly longer episode, which if it's slightly shorter, I'm sorry. If it's slightly longer, then hey, you got a bonus. I would probably guess I'm going to err on the side of slightly shorter just because that's how I roll. I'm doing these videos on my lunch break too, so I got to get back to work here before too long, and then I kind of compile them at night and upload them. So I don't have an indefinite amount of time to play this game during the day. Get a lunch break of about an hour, so I snarf my food down as quickly as possible. I set the game up. I try to do a lot of testing and stuff beforehand just to make sure the sound quality and everything is there. Nothing's goofed up with the recording process, because I know with the second episode I screwed up and I recorded the beginning and then immediately stopped, and I really don't want to do that again. So I test it 4 or 5 times before I start, and then that leaves me about a half an hour to play, and then just a little bit of time to get all the files in order so that I can get the video and everything compiled after work at night. So again, I'm going to be watching the normal clock this time around, so I don't use an obnoxious long lunch period, because that wouldn't be cool. And we may be slightly short on episode length, and if so, sorry, maybe I'll go long in the next one. I get the feeling though that we're getting close to the end of the game. I don't know how close. This is episode 7, I believe. So assuming each one is a half an hour long, we're at 3.5 hours of gameplay now. Ooh. Oh, I hear a chain. I hear that guy with that damn chain. Anyway, so we're at 3.5 hours of gameplay now. I don't really know how long this game is supposed to be. I think it's, You know, this is a game that's designed to scare you, and I don't think they can really scare you effectively for a really long game, so I would tend to believe that it's going to be a shorter game, but then again, I have been wrong before. So this just appears to be a big-ass open area. And we're getting sort of the tense music right now, so I think I am probably being stalked by someone. So I'm going to make my way over to this ladder and see if I can get up it. It's pretty messed up though, so... Oh yeah, I hear the jingle jangle of that guy's chains. I don't even see where this guy is. Oh, I found him. I forgot to do the splash noise. I'm sorry. Oh! Oh, snap. He's gonna get us. I have no idea where I am. Yep. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what he does to kill you, because the animation is the same every time. He kind of grabs you, lifts you up by your, you know, the scruff of your neck or by your throat or something, and he jabs in there with his arm, and then he pulls away. And like, what exactly is he doing? Is he, you know, ripping out your throat, your still beating heart, or what exactly is he doing? Something nasty. I'm positive of that, but I don't know. I don't know what he's up to. He kills you though, that's for damn sure. He's got me 3 or 4 times now. Alright, so this way is blocked off. Doesn't seem to be any way to open that. It looks like the only way to go is up there, which is exactly where he comes and gets you. So I'm just going to kind of go around the periphery of this place again. It seems like there's a lot of these drainage grates. 2 on this side. There didn't appear to be any on this long side. And I'm guessing 2 on the opposite side. Maybe one's got a hole in it that we can scamper through. I'm starting to regret going to the male ward first. I guess I should have went to the female ward and checked that out, because I don't know. This is pretty gross, just kind of playing around in the water here. Alright, so here's the first grate. We still can't get through this, but at least we can see kind of a corridor down there. And here's the second grate, and we can't get through this either. This is probably... Oh, there's 3 grates. No dice there either. 4 grates. Nothing. Alright, so this might be a bit of trial and error. I don't exact... There's our guy. Isn't it? No. Sorry. I don't exactly know where I'm going here. And I know I'm shooting through batteries pretty quickly, so I guess this guy murdering us... That's where we came in. I guess this guy murdering us might not be all that bad of a thing. Because at least that way, you know, we know, we've gathered a little bit of intelligence, we know to go back and, you know, that all the grates along the outside are indeed sealed off and out of our reach. So I don't know, am I supposed to climb up here and then do some sort of crazy, you know, parkour jump? Oh yeah, I was. Alright, so I guess maybe that was less trial and error than I thought. Oh. Hey! What do we have left? 6 batteries, because the 7th is pretty much dead. This guy got anything to say? Hey. It should let you poke these guys. It'd be more satisfying if you could poke these guys. Alright, so we're now upstairs in the male ward. Got all kinds of crumbling brickwork. I see it was saving, so we must have gotten past some sort of checkpoint. Oh. Are you friendly? Oh, no, you're not. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, well, that hardly seems fair. No, he left. Alright, so he just came up and he walloped us one, and then he bounced. Fair enough. Let's just brick wall. Another thing I have to compliment this game on are the textures. So a lot of little things like the rubble and stuff on the floor doesn't look that great, but like if we pop into one of these little, you know, side corridors here and we just like look at the brickwork, I am really impressed at how nice the brickwork looks. Like there's all these sort of, you know, inconsistent little cracks and chip away marks and things like that, and you know, all the textures look really, really great. Who designed this place? Like, why is the sign down here telling us to turn left, but it's the end of the hallway? I wonder if whoever was designed here, this place, if they were actually a patient too, because this is just needlessly confusing. I mean, I get that these are probably maintenance tunnels to somewhere, but oh, there's that guy again. But I mean, this is ridiculous. We're gonna sneak, because that guy last time he just wailed on us with his piece of pipe or nightstick or whatever the hell it was he had. And that's not doing us any favors. I mean, we've been beat up pretty good since we started this game. We've been pushed off a couple of ledges. You know, we've been hit with sticks. It's been a rough experience. Oh. So if we can sort of mitigate the amount of damage we can take, I'd say that's in our best interest. Plus, I don't know how many times he can wallop us with that thing before he kills us. I mean, my gut says not many. And I'm guessing we gotta follow this dude like some sort of crazy-ass white rabbit. Why can't I grab this and like whale that guy back? And then we both have sticks. That seems like it'd be... that seems more fair, doesn't it? That was a spooky noise. No, it's a series of spooky noises. Alright, and we get another little thing that we can sidle through. Because you know we love that. Oh. Alright, well, we could have just gotten burned by that steam pipe venting through there. Yeesh. Alright, male ward. Now we're on the other side. So I guess we can continue down here, or we can go up the stairs. Let's just see what's down here. Just a grate, no door. Oh, wow. There's a lot of bodies. Can we open it? We cannot. So just a room full of corpses with flies and stuff buzzing around. I'm going to take note of that on our little mental map that we're keeping here. Although I am hopelessly lost in this place. I'm sure you guys are too. Especially with me driving. I keep turning around and doing all kinds of stuff. So we want to reach the ground floor of the male ward. Fair enough. Can we take a propane tank? Oh. Oh, hey, look at that. Kind of wish that little tip wouldn't have popped up so we could have had to figure that out for ourselves, because it wasn't really that difficult of a puzzle, but, you know, there we go. Let's kind of peek around here, see if there's anything we can see. There does not appear to be. Alright, so down we go. Hey, buddy. Look how smooth his legs are. You think he shaves them? I think he shaves his legs. He's got his head shaved. Alright, what's down this way? They're almost dead camera. Oh, that did open. I'm really surprised. And of course we are... Oh. Fingers first, then balls, then tongue. Well, that sounds extremely unpleasant. Well, that didn't work out too well for that guy. nasty stained up mattress. Alright, so we can go upstairs, which is likely where we need to go. But first, let's... Oh. Doesn't even give me the option to try that door. Alright, so something is banging all over the place here. And I don't know if we're closer to it now or farther away. Oh. No, we don't want to move that away, because then whatever's banging on this door is going to get in. That doesn't sound good to me. Oh, a camera. A Nobin camera. That must be the unlicensed version of a Nikon. Alright, so sometimes I like to do stupid things in games just to see what happens. So somebody was just pounding on this door. They're not pounding on there anymore. So I want to move this out of the way. And odds are I'm going to get killed immediately. And if I do, I do apologize for that. But just for grins, I'd like to see what's back here. There's something back here. There's a lot back here. Oop, I was standing... Oh, that cardboard box should not be able to support my weight. That is a strong cardboard box. Alright, so there appears to be a lot back here, but we can't actually get to any of it, so... We've got to go this way. Which means that dude pounding on the door is probably this way. I don't know how he got this way, because I don't think he's small enough to fit through these little holes. So what are we in, like a surgical? Yes. Alright, there's an air vent over there, so we're going to be running for our lives and scampering up that air vent before the big guy can get us. That's my prediction right now. That's what's going to happen. Okay, can I look in these curtains? I cannot. Oh, there are people back there. That is creepy. I do, you know, maybe I have to take back a few of my comments earlier about how this game isn't as scary as it could be, because this is creepy hearing people coughing and grunting and stuff. The music doesn't help. Oh, dossier. Patient status report. Rick Traeger. This patient also, unfortunately, didn't make it. I tried my best, but I'm just a doctor, not a miracle worker. I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty new to this whole doctor thing. So doctor in quotation marks, doesn't fill you with a lot of confidence, does it? So I'm still working out all the kinks. Anywho, somebody's got to cut the fat from this Project Wall Rider disaster. We've been bleeding money ever since this thing went tits up on account of that Billy kid. But I've managed to slim back personnel by more than 80 people, which means short-term savings in salary and long-term savings in pension and healthcare costs. And I've been figuring out a lot about biology. I was on the fence about it before, but now I can say with absolute certainty that a person can't live without his kidneys. You learn something new every day. Oh boy. So this is a well-qualified medical... Oh my god. Well-qualified medical professional here. So there's stuff kind of hidden behind that one. Is there stuff... Please go all the way along. Alright, the grunts and coughing are creeping me out. Alright, I can't get in there. There's a dude in there, no camcorder batteries, so I guess nothing we really care about. Let's scamper up this vent. I don't really know which way to go first. Let's go this way. Alright, this is the room we couldn't get into just... Oh. Alright, well that's not really what I intended to do. I may have miscalculated a bit here. I may have miscalculated a lot here. Well, we are running for our damn lives here. One guy's got a knife. That hardly seems fair. Whoop. Well, this is certainly tense. Alright, that did not... Oh, it's going too fast there. Oh, I'm in trouble. Alright, let's go back around. Lucky we're pretty quick. This guy must have been into marathons or something before this whole surviving whatever the hell it is that's going on here started. Oh, climb, 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 you bastard! Alright, so obviously these guys can't climb up here, right? Oh, man. That did not work out the way I had pictured it. Yeah, I was planning on kind of skipping over this little, this vent thing here, but, I don't think that's in the cards even a little bit. Let's get a time check. Alright, I think I'm going to have to call it quits here, just because it feels like I've been going for a little bit now. I have no idea how long this video is. It could very well be shorter than usual. Once again, if it is, I am sorry, and I will do an extra video or an extra long video to make up for it. And if not, thank you for watching. Like, follow, comment, all that fun stuff. This has been Dave from Bricks of the Dead. Thank you.